Welcome back to another of these short videos to help you reach your own highest potential. My name's Jeremy Harbinson. I'm author of the book Personal Effectiveness. And for over 35 years, I've been a trusted advisor to leaders and to lots of businesses. In this talk, I want to talk to you about the key to goal setting that so many people miss. In other videos in this series, we've been looking at the power of goal setting, why it works, how to set big goals, how to chunk them down. But this is part of how to make the process really, really powerful. Now, for a lot of people, they only do goal setting on New Year's Eve. They give some thought to some changes they'd like to make, and maybe they set themselves to a goal like to get fitter or to eat less. But what happens, we know that by the middle of January, most of those goals are in the trash can and they just don't get acted on. Why is that? What is this key? Well, one of the keys that I've already shared is about writing your goals down. But one of the keys I want to share with you here is simply how to make that process more powerful. And it is simply that you write it down in a special way. You write it down as if it has already happened. Now, I'll not go into all the reasons why subconsciously this works, but let's say, for example, that you wanted to run a marathon. I've run a marathon, and when I thought about that goal, I don't set it as if it's something which I would aspire to, which is going to happen sometime in the future. I visualize and I set that goal as something I'd already done. So you might say, if you want to run a marathon, I have run a marathon, I finished it in whatever time, feeling good, finishing strong, and you think about celebration. And so you write the goal down as in the past tense, as if you have already achieved it. One of the other keys is to use as many of your senses as possible. You want to think about what would it taste like to achieve that? What would it smell like if I've achieved that? How would I be feeling? How would I be breathing? What would I be seeing? What would I be hearing? So, for example, one of my goals is simply to remain happily married to my wife. Now, we've already been married for 33 years and going well so far. But one of the things that really helped me in that is that many years ago, I went to a celebration for my own parents, and it was their 60th wedding anniversary. Now that is some achievement. And I remember it so well. We had a big party where we invited all their children, their grandchildren, lots of their friends. We had a wonderful big celebration at a hotel. And that was such a happy time that what I simply did was I took an image of myself and my wife, and I imagined we're celebrating 60 years married together. And I imagine, what that would be like, and I can hear the sound of the music, I can smell the drinks and the cake which was there, and I can imagine all the people congratulating us. And that just gives me a really powerful visual image where I'm celebrating. I know what it has been like to celebrate my 60th wedding anniversary with my wife. So goal setting, it's set in the past tense and it's using all of your senses to appreciate what it tastes like. And this is just one very simple tip. There are lots of others on these video series, but even more powerful than that is to join what's called the Reach For It online mentoring groups. These Reach For It groups meet every month. And on these groups, I share some hints and tips with you. You get to discuss these tips with the rest of the groups, and you and I get to interact. You can ask me questions. We can talk about how to apply them into your own life and into your own business or organization. So if you'd like more details of that, just look at the link below to the website where you'll find more details, and you'll also find how you can take part free of charge in these groups and just test them out and get a free introduction to it. So I hope that I'll see you either in one of the groups or in another of these videos.